Hey everyone, welcome to my Saturday scrapbooking. I have a bunch of pictures that we took in the backyard of the place we were staying. Look at the bright colors of that flower. There were just so many cool plants and flowers in our friend's backyard. I took a ton of pictures, but I decided on these two plants and then a picture of my husband and a picture of my husband standing towards the bottom of the backyard. And then for the next page, this picture here has us, well, we're standing at the bottom of the backyard looking up at the house. And you can see at the top there's the house and then a whole bunch of the yard. And then these next two pictures are pictures that were taken standing in the backyard looking out at the view. So this is my basic idea of the layout here. And I do have them on white linen cardstock. Just kind of organizing. I don't know why I'm organizing it so perfectly right now because I'm not sticking the pictures down right yet anyways. These ephemera bits are from 49 and Market, the Flower Emporium. And then the Time Together is also from a different 49 and Market pack. That paper, I thought the colors looked really cool. So I cut some strips and I wasn't quite sure how wide to cut the strips. So I'm kind of looking at them thinking, you know what, that's not quite big enough. So I cut bigger strips and we'll try these ones out. I definitely do like the wider strips. And I did also take some blue cardstock and cut some skinnier strips. You'll see in a moment here. There we go. And I wasn't quite sure how that was going to work. So just trying to kind of line them up. And then I didn't really like, I thought the blue strips needed to be a little bit larger because I didn't like the pictures coming off the edge and like the blue only being seen on the top and bottom. I like it more kind of out, how I'm just showing it there. But I will cut different sizes of these blue strips. But I'm sure those skinny strips won't go to waste because I'll use them somewhere else, whether it be on another scrapbook page or maybe I'll cut them down and use them on a card. Nothing goes to waste in a craft room, right? So just trying to line those up and see, no, I wanted them wider. So here comes the wider strips. I've got that wider one there and there's a wider blue one. And I like that better. So let's switch out the other side with a wider blue one as well. So I have decided that I do like those strips, so I'm going to take some pictures off and start adhering those strips down with some double-sided tape. Now, if you've watched any of my previous Saturday scrapbooking videos, this layout here is still a part of the same day that the last 3 layouts were. In the morning of this day, I was speaking at a high school. My husband was fixing a tractor. And then in the afternoon, we just had some time to just relax together. So this is where we went down into the backyard. And my last week's video has pictures of the protea flowers. And that was a part of this same excursion, just kind of wandering around the backyard, just taking some time to relax and be in the moment. When Mike and I are in a different country, we always like to explore and see all of the wonderful sites that are there that are different from where we live, whether it be the types of building and architecture in the different cities, the culture of the places, the plant life, and also the food. I mean, that used to be something we really enjoyed doing, but I have celiac disease, so I can't always enjoy all of the local food anymore, which is kind of sad, but he could still take in some of that. So this particular afternoon, again, was just us enjoying the outdoors, just in the backyard, and just seeing the beautiful views and the beautiful plant life. So now I'm just rearranging my ephemera there, and I've got my art glitter glue in my little glue gun. I don't know what it's called. It's a My Sweet Petunia glue gun, glue press, glue something. It's very handy anyways. So I'm just adding my flowers onto that page and then shift back to the first page and add that little butterfly. And then that little word piece that says time together, sticking that down right on top of that picture. And then I did take a little strip of paper and write here, they refer to the clouds as the tablecloth, because you can see the clouds just draping over the mountains there. And that's how they refer to it, because it kind of does look like a tablecloth. It's really cool when you see that over Table Mountain. But anyways, adding this tiny little flower. And with that, I believe this layout is done. So just enjoying my wonderful sip of coffee. And then I'll give a little bit of a closer look. I am not a selfie person, and my husband and I, it's just in the last several years that we've been empty nesters. When we go out somewhere, travel, we're like, you know what, we should really get pictures of us together in the places that we're going to. So I have more of those in this album than I have in previous years. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, peaceful day.